What's up, people? Rob Barrington back here for another challenge with the robots and with the humans this time. We're playing a 12-board match point ACBL tournament, and we're currently in first place with some good results, right? These are our results so far. We have one real stinker, and it's board 4, and it's just me being a dummy, which is going to happen pretty much once per session. It can happen, right? So the rest of it looked pretty good slash normal slash some of it's really good. A couple of 100% mixed in there. And we will see what we can do for these last two sessions. Here's 7, 8, and 9. And right here we have a beautiful 20 count. And we will open this 2 no trump, folks. I know it's not balanced, but it's a good evaluation of this hand. It's almost enough, seriously, to open 2 clubs and bid 2 no. It's very close, right? In fact, I might be convinced to do that some days. Here it goes 3 hearts, 4 clubs, which is just hearts and clubs. I'm going to bid 4 no trump and try to play it there. I'm going to protect my spade holding, I hope. Okay, partner just ships it to 6. I'm not unhappy with that, by the way. I've undersold my hand and partner's bidding a slam. I'm pretty happy about what's about to come down here. And I'm even happier when it's the singleton queen of diamonds. The spade we were covered with, and here we're going to take plenty of tricks as long as, yeah, okay, we're good. I think we can claim now. Is that right? There's 1. We're going to take 5 more diamonds. That's 6, 9. No, that's only 12. So we're going to need those hearts to break or the clubs to break. All right. So when you need something like this, folks, we're first off going to play, well, whatever. Let's reveal what's going on in clubs first, and then we might get a little squeeze action out of this. Could be a fun hand. Okay, so the club situation's to our right. That's not the best situation, but maybe we get a spade heart situation. So we'll play a heart to the queen. And now we're just going to play diamonds. And this is the easiest part for us. We're going to throw all those spades. We're going to hold on to the club, but the club's not going to matter too much because that's the person to our right. I want you to notice that whatever we do in this hand, this person can react to, right? It's like a pit stop in Formula One, right? When you notice what your opponent does here, it makes your decision easy. So the moment we pitch this club, this player is safe to just start jettisoning all their clubs, even though we know we're very likely to pitch the club because what we're really trying to do is squeeze our left-hand opponent. If they, in fact, have the heart discarded and the ace of spades, this play will get them to a problem. Yeah, nice. You see, why the heck did they do that? Well, I think we're about to find out why. Look at what their heart position was. It was just 3 hearts, and they had the jack 10, right? So they were squeezed here, and that's wow. It's another hundo. Ship it. Let's go look at that result, though. This is a legit squeeze we have. And I think, is this the second week in a row we've had squeeze discussion? It's at least... we've done it at least once in the last 2 weeks, but I want you to see this beautiful position we get to. The diamond is lovely, partner having that card. And here, we didn't have to do this. We could have run diamonds and hoped they pitched clubs, but it's an interesting situation when you have this entry to the dummy and the long hearts, and also we have good cards in our hand. So what we want in these squeeze situations is we want to have cards that threaten to be winners. And what we have here, I'm going to show you in a second. We have 2 cards that can threaten to be winners. We've already kind of discounted the club because this player's behind us, right? So they can always make this right decision. But what we haven't done is I have a threat to win a trick in spades, and I have a threat to win a trick in hearts. Let me make that a little better there. I do not like my circle on the 9 of hearts. All right, so there's my threats right there. All right, and all I'm looking for is the ace of spades, really. It's so easy for me. All I need to do is look for the ace of spades. If I don't see it, I just lead a heart, right? So here I go. Boom, boom. They're very safe. Still safe. Still safe. Still safe. Now they are terribly, terribly unsafe. The moment I lead this beer card here, the 7 of diamonds, is the moment that they are squeezed completely, right? If they pitch a heart, I pitch a club, which I was always going to do anyway, and no problems pitching here. And that 9 of hearts will develop into a trick, and they know that. So they pitched the ace of spades, and they had to hope partner had the king, right? Partner doesn't. We do, right? And that's the threat card. And there they go, right? If they pitched a heart, we would have just pitched a club and let a heart to dummy, and dummy would have been good. So super cool. 6 no trump and a squeeze. That's pretty good for the weekly challenge. I like these hands. All right, let's keep going. Pass, 2 hearts to us. Look at this hand. Stinker. Partner's a passed hand already. I have a 12 count. Do I want to be playing? And here's what you're asking yourself at these points. Do I want to be playing at the 3 level opposite a hand that partner couldn't open the bidding with? My answer would be hell no, right? I could double and maybe I get lucky and partner bids 2 spades and it's like, yeah, but I'm not that lucky of a guy. And I don't think you guys are either, really. It's just you're hoping for just one scenario that's good for you, and there's a lot that are bad, and the worst would be 3 clubs. So double would be the probably only thing you would consider, and your shape is just wrong for it. So this auction's not necessarily over. If partner has heart shortness, they might just get in here and make a call, which will be great for us. But you should never be willing to jump in here at all. You should be passing. And honestly, it's fine to defend, folks. There's nothing wrong with defending, right? Especially when you might go minus if you bid, right? So here, don't be territorial. Just make the most logical choice, and this is the most logical choice. And here comes the ace of clubs. And I just set up dummies clubs. But time to take some tricks, right? I think I'm going to lock up a heart trick. Maybe not, though. If they finesse in this direction, we might not get it. But now we're getting our tricks set up. I was going to say, let's see if they start trying to pitch losers. And they are going to. Luckily, we're going to just ship in a little rough there on them. I'm going to cash the spade first. It seems more likely to be cashing and trying to cash the diamond. Notice I cashed the spade first because it's just more likely to be the one that's taking a trick. And there, they've gotten that wrong. We like that. And I guess I don't want to lead a spade now either, so I'm just going to lead another diamond. And now if there's some sort of spade position that they can't lead away from, they have that in their hand. All right, that's 2 hearts making exactly 2. And notice, folks, 67.9% for that. And you know what we did? Nothing crazy, right? We just passed 2 hearts and we played 2 hearts, right? Simple game, this bridge, if we're just disciplined. Now, as I say that, some people get to play 2 spades, and come on, people. It's just, this is the worst. As a bridge teacher, it's the worst scenario ever. Worst scenario ever is you do something really bad and it is amazing for you. So I hope that these players that chose to make this bid, especially the player that bid 4 spades afterwards, I hope you correct the error of your ways in the future. Do not marry yourself to that sort of action, because it will not, in the long run, it will be so bad for you. It will be worse for you than this board was good for you. So just keep that in mind if you're watching in the aftermath. 1 diamond to me. This is the time I'm more willing to double, folks. I'm not vulnerable, first of all, and I also have the best hand at the table with a 14 count. I do, in fact, have 3 cards in all the unbid suits, and I have 7 cards in the majors. Here, the opponents, it's their hand. Our partner's bid a spade. We're just going to check out of town here. Remember, we have shown our hand. When we double, partner knows we have an opening hand. They know we have cards in these 3 unbid suits. 3 unbid suits. They know what to do. And in this situation, it went redouble, and then it went 3-0 on our right. So we know for sure that partner has a dumpster fire in their hand. They have nothing. They have 4 spades likely, and that's it. So we're going to lead a 4th best spade. If partner has the jack of spades, I would be shocked. They have the queen of spades. Even more shocking. This is amazing for us, actually. We're going to develop spade tricks. Nice heart lead by partner. They hook us up with at least a suit we might be able to cash another winner and exit with at some point. Declare has the ace of clubs, folks. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's there. I'm going to duck this one. There's 0 chance partner's going to have the ace. And this is just for communication purposes. If they have like ace doubleton, I want to make them waste an entry to dummy, and maybe that's happening here. The problem is we know the queen of diamonds is there as well. It's so terrible when you know everything. Here's what we do also know. We know that partner does not have the jack of spades because they played the queen originally. They would have won the jack at the very first spot. So what can Declare do here? They can play a low diamond to the ace. If they could play the queen of diamonds from their hand, we would duck that. So if we let a spade, they would definitely shake a heart from dummy. Can partner have 4 points? I don't think so. Dummy at 11. We had 14-25. They bet a game on our right. No way. Partner does not have the Queen of Hearts. So, and partner doesn't, declarer doesn't have short hearts, right? Because partner could have chosen hearts as well. I'm just going to lead a spade. All right, they didn't have the diamond 10 because they could have just finessed here. So I'm going to scoop up a trick at the end here in one of these reds. One each, excuse me. There we go. We'll take it. Did they have the 10 of diamonds to my right? They did. Wow, they could have finessed in diamonds. Weird. Oh, let me get those 7, 8, 9 out of there. We're on to, there we go. Oh, wrong scores there. 85.7. There we go, folks. Nice. We'll take that. Just defending 3-0. I guess some people gave them tricks where they maybe shouldn't have. The very important exercise that we went through here, and sorry, folks, I'm on the wrong screen here. The very important exercise we went through is just counting the points, right? The auction should tell us even before the dummy comes down. But when the dummy comes down, take a moment, right? 14 here, 11 here. A guy that opened the bidding and then jumped a game. I would say that's usually 14, but at least 13, right? So 14, 27, 38. That Queen of Spades solves the hand for you, folks. Declare has everything else. So here it's very important. They just chose an odd play in diamonds. I think they were worried. Well, we could have locked him in dummy also. I would duck the diamond for sure. I don't want to give him an entry back to their hand in another trick. But that could be dangerous also if partner did have the 10 of diamonds. So this is a weird one for us. I'm sure the robots could have made it. In fact, I'll show it to you. Let's get to double dummy and let's fast forward through a bunch of tricks. Oh, I guess we did have it. Did we have it down 1 the entire time? I thought, no, we gave him a chance here. So here, I guess we could have defended. Yeah, wow. I needed to lead a low diamond here. That wasn't going to happen. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. But that would be pretty sick. No thanks. I'll take the down 1 the way we played it and be happy with it. All right. So that's 7, 8, 9 for us. And let me get us back to my table. Here's what we're starting with on board number 10. That looks like a pretty easy bid for us. We're in first place. We were in first place coming in, and these were our 3 results up here. So I feel pretty good about today's session. I think we've gained a little bit of ground on a lot of people, I think. But it doesn't mean we can't come back to earth. As you've seen, if I can show you my result on board number 4, I can remind you of how dumb I can be. So let's see if we can hold on tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and come back here and learn more bridge.